Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is MeyAroyo and I teach creative people how to sell their art online. And today's video was supposed to be about the importance of video ads. There is a very special video that I'm planning for you guys where the importance of video ads for dropshipping, for print on demand, for basically selling everything online. And I was supposed to have my friend Darling here with me to film it, but since she's not in Bansko at the moment and will only return in the next few days, that video has been moved to August. What we are having today is actually a video that is right on the money in terms of the timing, which is sort of the back to school vibe. And what I want to talk to you about is the back to school sort of printables that you can have. But this tutorial is not just going to be for back to school items. I mean, some of the items are important for the first time in the year, like signs for, my first day at first grade, stuff like that. But a lot of these items that we're going to go over in this tutorial are going to be stuff that you can sell all year long, like Lunchbox notes with affirmations for kids. And what I have planned for you guys today in this video is a bunch of different things. We're going to start where all good things start, on Canva, and design a very simple back to school sign. And this is something that you can really scale up, first day of first grade, first day of second grade, first day of third grade, first day of preschool, and just create a bunch of different printables from the same design concept and scale them up based on the year or the grade. And after that, we're going to go to Etsy and check out what other people are selling, like other items that people are selling, like weekly charts, printable weekly charts for kids' schedule, as well as first day of school memory journal, for example, like interviews for kids on their first day of school, sort of a memorabilia where people can just ask their kids every year on their first day of school what they liked about school. And then this is something that the kid can take with him to college, like sort of a memorabilia keepsake kind of thing, as well as check out some awesome stores that sell printable stickers. And I really do think that once you figure out the concept of how you want to design something, once you control fully Canva or whatever software you're working with and understand how to mock up, having a look at these stores can really get you inspired, seeing what they're doing, seeing what their tags are, how they structure everything, and just learning from other people's success. So we're going to go to my computer, do that, and then come back to me and talk a bit more about this topic as well as what we have in store for us in the month of August.
Let's start with our first design, which is going to be your first grade, your first day, something like that, like a back to school sign banner. And I know that a lot of people like to use A4 size, and I'm starting with Canva, but I'm not going to use this A4 document because it's going to give me a vertically aligned document and I want something horizontal. So I'm just going to take the dimensions, which is 29.7 centimeters by 21, and create a new design with these dimensions, which will give us this. And I'm trying to think something like first day of first grade kind of design. So I'm thinking maybe to take this kind of design to do the first. So it's first day. And I'm just basically like assembling the text that I'm going to need because I want to change the fonts of first grade. And what I want to do with it is style it a bit. So I have a lot of different fonts here. And again, I'm in love with Monday Morning. So I think I'll be using that one, although I'm not really sure how it looks with the ST here. I think we'll have to split this one. So 1 and ST. And let's just make the one very big. So we have first day. I'm thinking the day will be something cursive. Something fun and cursive. I do like brusher. I think a lot of people are using it, but I want something a bit more handwritten. Railway is also very nice, but it doesn't fit this font as the main one. Classic or click something script is also nice. I kind of like it, so I think I'm going to use this one. And I think I kind of like this one. Let's just make it sort of bigger. And we have the word of here that we can use in this existing font. We're going to delete this. We're going to group both of these together because we are going to use them together later on, which is, right about now. Duplicate them and change the grade here to the same exact font that we've used already for the word day. This is something very basic, guys, very simple that I'm doing right now. You can do it obviously more complex than me, and you have a lot of people doing it on Etsy, so you can go ahead and check out like different ideas of what people do, but this is something extremely basic that I just thought would be very fun and quick to make. So first day of first grade. The thing is, obviously, the first thing you can do is always change it to be second, and you can also change it to kindergarten. But what we can do with this design after moving it a bit is try to style it. I'm thinking let's try with something square. Let's do a square frame and check out graphics. And there are a lot of frames here that you can use. And I'm trying to think maybe if there's something adjustable that I can just put all over here. And if you can't find an adjustable frame, something that you can do is just get a square, like a simple one, just the shape. I'm going to put it all over this design, duplicate it to white, put it all over, and now I'm hitting my shift button, so it's going to keep the same ratio. Center this with this, and these two, let's just group them together. Then we can make them smaller and copy paste them to our design. Make them bigger like this and send them all the way to the back. And that's how you sort of have a frame. Obviously, you can change it. You can make it bigger or smaller. You can make it wider. Let's ungroup them and just style this a bit more. And then we sort of have a frame for this. We can also add different elements of back to school from just, elements. Let's do like school. Let's go to graphics. This one is kind of cute. And we also have other elements here that we can use. Like there are so many different things that you could do with this design by putting these like different elements in the back or in the front or whatever you want to do with them and just play around with it. You can obviously change all the colors. I can also go ahead and delete these backgrounds and just have a background of myself. I like geometric patterns. So we can go ahead and check out one of the geometric patterns that we have here and work along with them, and people will display this as a sign. And a lot of people are selling it, actually a lot more people than I thought would are selling it, because apparently it's quite popular to hold a sign for someone's first day of school. And again, the whole concept is if you're making it, you might as well make it for all the days, like make it for all the grades, sorry. You can make it like first day of first grade, first day of second grade, first day of kindergarten, first day of third grade, and just make all these listings with them. So for example, we have this, and I can work with these to change it up a bit. Just stylish it just a tiny bit. And let's download. Again, I don't know if you like this design. It's not one of my best, but it's just a way to show you. And obviously, you just go onto Etsy and see what other people are doing for their first day of first grade signs or for the first day of kindergarten. And the best tip I can give you for making these signs, other than the fact that you need to make these designs appealing, make sure that you're making these designs for all of the grades, and then go to place it and find a good mock-up to do it with, because the mock-up work is really important. And in this case, it's actually kind of pretty to have this woman holding this sign. And we can edit the background, make sure that it fits better with the vibe of this poster, of the sign, if it's for girls, if it's for boys, if it's for low grades or higher grades, and then use these mockups for your Etsy store. Like I said, there are a lot of people who do these kind of things. You have so many different design ideas and design styles, but they're really, really easy to make just as long as you approach them in the right way and make sure that you do it for each and every grade, as well as preschool and kindergarten. The next thing we have to design, well, that I want to design, is affirmations for a lunchbox for kids. It's actually been very popular. I've known a lot of people who sold a bunch of them. And there are so many ways to do affirmations for lunchboxes or any kind of small notes. You can make them on a 1/6 of a paper. You can make them into lines. You can really do so many different types and styles for that. I do like the lines thing. I think that they're pretty cool because then people can cut them and roll them in a way. And I just want to organize it to myself. So again, I'm going to go with a square. And in this scenario, I can also go with a square that has a bit of round corners to it to create my affirmation backgrounds as a first thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this here and copy paste this so people, can cut them. Then what I want to do is I'm going to choose very nice soft colors. Let's say I'm doing affirmations for girls, for example. So I'm going with the more pink backgrounds, more soft colors like velvet and stuff like that. You can obviously do the same thing and style it for boys on a different color scheme. So this would be one of my affirmation pages, but I need content on it. So one thing I can do, let's just go with text and write down. So just, have a good day at school. Let's write, have a great day at school, and then change it to something fun, like a whimsical handwriting, and put it like here, like this, in the center. And let's just go with like flowers of some kind. Let's dive deeper into this so we can see it better. Let's make it a bit bigger. Let's go with graphics and do like this one here. Have a great day at school. Let's duplicate this, flip it to the other side, like that. Make sure that they are centered both together. Let's take this one, position it all the way to the front, drop a line, minimize the line spaces. I think we can even minimize it a bit more, and we can drag it in here, have an effect on it. Let's shadow it with white, so it's going to be glowing. Let's work on the transparency to make it more vivid. Let's blur it up a bit. And this could be one of the designs, so like have a great day at school. We can also do something on the same lines of I am smart, happy, and loved. Let's change the font. Obviously, when you're doing one, try to make sure that you're consistent with your font so it comes off looking in the same style. But for now, I'm just, having fun with it, trying different things, showing you different ways to do this. And a lot of the people like these affirmations that kids can read for themselves. I am smart, happy, and loved. And let's find something with a smile. I kind of like the sun that is smiling. I don't know why, but I think that it's super adorable. Although I don't like it because it doesn't have two colors. So I'm trying to find something that has two tones that I can try to work with. I think that this is so cute. I am smart, happy, and loved. I think this is kind of adorable to have this here. We can try to find a different font that is more wide. I want a wide font for this. Not that wide. Maybe this kind of wide, or this one. This is adorable. I'm smart, happy, and loved. I think we need a bit more of a line spacing here, and then center both of these together. This would be another one. You can also do like good luck with your test, for example. So let's just grab this. You can also add love mom or love dad, or leave it without a person who's like messaging this. But some people do like to have it, with that personal touch of love. And let's find something like for a test or a paper or an exam or something that resembles that. We have this cute little graphics here of someone getting an A on their paperwork. Let's just try to change the paper to white so we can see this. Let's just delete the love mom. Good luck on your test. And then let's just, we can just grab a heart and make it's black and white, which is also cool, and put it here on this side. No, it's not a good heart. Not a good heart. These ones are adorable, although I don't think we can change their colors. Let me try and test it out. Oh, we can change like one of them. Not a good one for me. Let's just try and find something cute. Maybe this one. Let's just put this one down below and change these to this and shrink it up a bit. Good luck on your test. And center it with this. And that's how you do affirmations, or lunchbox notes. These can be affirmations, which means I am loved, I am happy, I'm popular, I am a good student, stuff like that. And these could also be like notes from mom, lunchbox note, printables, lunchbox affirmations for kids. And it's something that is actually quite selling on Etsy. And so many people do it in different ways. You see, like these ones are quite horizontal. These ones are like divided into 4. These were 9 different notes in a page, 4 small postcards. It's just a very different thing. And I also know that people do like lunchboxes with sort of like ideas with like, did you know, or like small facts, like, everyday like educational notes for kids, which is something I'm really looking into right now because I think I'm getting into this educational vibe a lot and I kind of want to start doing it. But these are also pretty cool and pretty amazing. And I love it. You're such a smart cookie. I love it. Another idea that I saw people do is the weekly chart. So I'm not going to design it, but I'm guessing you can pretty much guess how to design it based on, what your kids needs. And I think that this comes to show you that designing things for kids, especially for school, is much better when you actually have kids, so you know their agenda. Like, because I would not even know how to approach designing something like this. It looks nothing like the things I had when I was in school, but it's just sort of like a combination of what they study at school along with, waking up. And I think you just have to make like something blank with just the hours, which is pretty simple. Another cool thing that I've seen on Etsy is people do like a first day of school interview printables where you basically like interview your kid about how was their day, who was like their best friend, which was their favorite teacher, what did they like in school, and sort of like a memorabilia that they can look into in a different point in life. And people actually went far ahead to do it for the whole like all of your years. Like you can see here you have like 5th grade, 4th grade, 3rd grade, first day of preschool, pre-kindergarten, kindergarten. And what you basically do is that you print it out and the kid fills out their name and you put in a photo and you write in the date. And this is sort of like a memorabilia that they will have when they're growing up. It's called a school memory book printable. And I do like this concept. I think it's pretty awesome. And you can check it out in this store, Olivia Printables. She's doing a really awesome job. I really enjoyed looking into her store. She has amazing things for kids. And her style is quite unique and there is a lot to learn from what she's doing. You also have this type of design that I found on Copper Rhea Designs with nice school memory journals, which is really cool. And I kind of enjoyed watching it. The mock-up work here is stunning. The images here that explain the process of downloading is pretty good. As well as a last image of, just follow me on Instagram and Pinterest because also Copper Rhea Designs is doing an amazing job. Well, Jill is. And you have so many cute things here that is just too adorable. And I really recommend checking out this store if you want to get some ideas for your school printables. Another thing that I really like seeing is the school printable stickers. And I don't know if you can see this, but this is actually pretty awesome because they have like first day of school, last day of school. Fall break begins, fall break ends, winter break begins, winter break ends. And it's basically just going over themselves, like spring break begins, ends, Easter break, summer break begins, ends. Then you have like art shows, science fairs, graduation awards, class party, school party, concert. There are so many different designs from Happy Bees Crafts. It's a pretty successful store that I've seen on Etsy and I love what they do. They also have this, another back to school printables that I really liked for things like Teacher Appreciation Day, parent-teacher conference, field trip, and this is something that is just super easy to create. We have a full tutorial on how to make printable stickers on this channel. I'm going to leave a link to that down below because it also might be useful to you. But there are just so many different ideas for back-to-school stuff as well as school year stuff. It's just all about being creative and actually having enough things for people to choose from. Because if you look into this successful store, you can see the reason why they're successful. You have 258 items. The mock-up work is amazing. It's very unanimous. It's very easy on the eyes, and you can pretty much find anything you want here. And the work that they're doing is just super awesome. There are so many ideas for back-to-school items, really, everything for school year. And I do believe that focusing on that would be easier for people who have kids or who, have a very close niece that they know their schedule and can really look into that and understand what a kid actually needs. Or more like, what a parent needs. And I also like this one, my reading log, for example, date, book title, start time, finish time, and total pages. And you can also do like book report pages and other things like that that are meant to encourage kids to read. Anything that has to do with kids, with school, and educational is starting to be really important to me. And I'm trying to see how I can combine it with what I do. I'm trying to change the name of my Etsy store, and because it's Arroyo Arts and it's just a store that I set up, just for these tutorials, but I'm trying to change it because I'm really getting into these kids things, especially the affirmations and these designs because this is something really close to my heart that I wish that I had as a child. And I'm just looking forward to doing it. Maybe I'll have to open a different Etsy store, or maybe I'll just do the whole thing using Shopify. With this part of the video done, the design and the showing of Etsy, let's get back to me, talk a bit more about back to school printables and school printables, as well as what we have in store for us in the coming days and in the month of August.
And we're back to me, and I hope that you enjoyed this small tutorial and that you learned something from it. I'm really trying to decide what I want to do in terms of my own print-on-demand or printables journey. And the topic of stuff for kids has always been something that is interesting to me because I really feel like you can design this concept store that if someone likes your ideas, they will purchase more than one items. I mean, all these like sticker stores, the printable sticker stores. I mean, come on. If I would go in there to buy one sticker sheet for printables, I'd probably buy like 6 or 7 more. And I think I really also got inspired from my own tutorial of how to make and sell printable flashcards. So I'm kind of thinking about having this concept store that is sort of like printables for kids. I'm trying to change my Etsy store name unsuccessfully so far, but still going at it, and also planning my coloring page adventure with PayHip and with WordPress on pdfcoloring.com, which I have 0 time for this month. 0 time. But the whole back to school vibe, the whole printables thing, is just a matter of how you do it. I mean, you can design my first day at first grade like school sign, printable sign, and just do it, you know, for all grades. But you can also design it in 15 different colors and then for all the grades, and then you have like, you know, 100 or 200 listings on Etsy, and there you have it. You just have something to test it out and to see if it works for you. We're gonna have 2 more videos this month. One is gonna be at the 28th, which is tomorrow, which is all about, well, it's a surprise with Canva. And then on the 31st, how to create your video listings for Etsy, like the video part for your Etsy listings. We're going to be using Canva as well as Placeit. And in the month of August, we're having so many videos. And of course, we're having Christmas week, because I promised you guys we're going to have Christmas week in August. And we're going to have so many things on Christmas week. It's going to start on August 16, and I wrote down like how to prepare your shops for Christmas t-shirt designs, different pre-OD products for Christmas, as well as Christmas cards, and a lot of things coming up. And the month is going to start obviously with my goals on the 1st of August. And when I do my goals video on the 1st of August, going over July goals and August goals, I'm also going to do the schedule for the month of August. We're also going to have a lot of shop reviews in the month of August, so keep on sending me your shops for review. Those could be Etsy shops, Redbubble stores, Society86, Teechip, TeePublic, PayHip, Shopify, wherever it is that you're selling print-on-demand or printable items. There is a link down below in this video's description with a Google form where you can go in and anonymously submit your shop. If you like this video or found this content useful, please hit that like button down below, because every time you do, YouTube thinks, hey, this is a cool video, I'm going to show it to more people. And subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed. With that being said, that is it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. And as usual, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!